Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. Clippers have it. George to Leonard. Whoa, what a finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Able to convert in. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Leonard. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Davis. Paul George! Huge block! Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Clippers have got it. To Paul George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like
lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard. LeBron with it up top. 8-2 our score. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Davis to James. Won't go down. George. Offensive board. Big finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Danny Green to James. LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
George. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron James with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Kyle Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Beverly to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Rises for the slam.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline comes James. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Now hold the penalty.
Montrezl Harrell swats it. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
First quarter in the books. The Lakers have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Davis. McGee powers it through. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
To Beverly. Leonard. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Discount, of course you do. Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
George to Beverly. Deep left corner. Curling inside. Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look, can't hit.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George to Leonard. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. LeBron into the front court. Up 6. To Davis. Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. Caldwell Pope. Chance for LeBron James. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. Navigating through traffic. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are...
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
James into the front court. 2-point advantage. Great pass to set it up. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper won't fall.
In the second quarter.
Kawhi Leonard. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
Flushes it home.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open 3-point shooters.
To George. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James knocked loose. Clippers have it. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. The pass taken away by the Lakers. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
Play some D, play some D.
Let's go. Let's play D, play D, play D.
Leonard. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Clippers have got it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Beverly. Leonard to Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. LeBron into the front court. His guys down 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And hits at the line.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
I got this play on, let's go.
And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
First one goes down. And he hits the second. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. LeBron with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Kuzma to Davis. Kuzma to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Davis to James. Clippers have it. And the slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Kyle Kuzma with a piece. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 23.
Leonard. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. Oh, he hits the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Kyle Kuzma. A fundamental shot right there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard to George. Has a chance. Paul George. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 23.
Across the timeline comes James. The deficit is 6. Able to convert inside.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
George. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's me. My ball.
Paul George to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And strokes it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
From the outside, no good. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers are out in front. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. We've got a 1-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
To Paul George. LeBron James sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cousins to James. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Clippers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
And look out.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
LeBron, tough matchup against George. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Clippers have the basketball. George in a matchup with Boogie. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And stuffs it home.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Caldwell Pope. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Short jumper stays out. To Danny Green. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Strong finish for Paul George.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. Clippers have got it. George. That's good D. Shot no good. JaVale McGee to Davis. Rocking the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Leonard to George. From long range. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. Lakers ball. No good. Surveys the floor. Kyle Kuzma rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From the painted area, won't go down. Clippers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Curling inside. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Leonard. To Paul George. Trying to cash in. Shot by George. Misses.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Williams. Leonard. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Substitution being made in this one. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.